Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be updating you guys on the milk supply and how that went, because I know I was a little devastated in my previous video, and that's because I was, and it's just something normal when you're a mom. I would never thought that you would actually cry over this, because I don't have a problem with giving her formula, but I felt like I was gonna feel so let down if I just give up and gave her formula. I did not go and buy formula, but I did read your guys' comments, and I'm sorry if I don't respond to every single one of you. It's just that I'm trying to get my life together over here, but I do read you guys. So what I think it was that I started pumping throughout the day to feed her, just because my nipples did crack and it was just hurting so much to try and breastfeed her. So I switched to like pumping throughout the day, and at night I would breastfeed her. I would suggest you that if you're starting out, don't do this. I know pumping sounds so cool, and like, you know, it really did give me so much time to do other things while she was feeding. I would start cooking, I would start cleaning or getting ready for myself. But if your milk supply is not established, don't do it. I started doing like the week and a half, or about 2 weeks I believe it was, and I feel like that's what really messed it up. And I will try it later on and see if it does work for me, but just as of right now, it's not working. My milk supply went completely down. I was only pumping 1 ounce like good, like fast, and then I would have to wait so long to get that extra ounce. But yeah, so those days were like, it was like 2 days where she was like not feeding at all. She was feeding, you know, but like a little, and I can tell she was hungry because she'll start crying, fussing, like, hey, you know, there's no milk here, like get me on the other one. And normally I'm the one that with one breast she was full, and I tried to switch over here, but she just wouldn't eat because she was full. But when I did start doing this where I was pumping, I messed it up. And in my 2-week postpartum appointment, I told my doctor that, and she was like, a breast pump can never take all that the baby can actually feed on. So she's like, don't get devastated, like she's probably is feeding a lot more than what you think you are, but obviously your milk supply did go down, because you can notice it from pumping 8 ounces every feeding, you know, and then going to 2 ounces. It's just like a complete drastic change. And that, but she did tell me it's that the baby can always take more than what a breast pump could, because your body knows when it's the breast pump and it's when it's not. So right now I'm just pumping like once a day, and it's not only that, sometimes I'm not pumping, and more like when I'm gonna go out, because I don't know, I still feel a little uncomfortable to breastfeed in public. I know it's completely normal, but just me personally, I feel a little uncomfortable, like people are gonna stare or something like that, you know. So I try and feed her the bottle. So that's when I'm like pumping. Like these past yesterday and today I've been pumping, but like once a day, just enough to have for her, to go out and then come back, and then she can be happily fed, you know. But yeah, that's practically how it went. Like I said, I suggest you not to pump if your milk supply is not established. Once it's established, I'm gonna go back to it, to pumping more frequently. They did tell me though, if you wanna like breastfeed her and then try to pump whatever's out, she's like, you might not even get an ounce, but it'll just help your body get back to normal. I promise you, those 2 days that I started exclusively breastfeeding her, like my boobs went like, they feel like silicone again. You guys know when your boobs feel like silicone is because your milk supply is in, you know, when they're that rock hard. So I'll see you guys in my next video. I just wanted to update you guys because I was pretty devastated in the other one, but I'm feeling much happier, obviously. I don't think I can explain to you. If you're not a mom, you probably won't know the feeling that it feels like to be let down, like not being able to feed her and seeing her cry, you know. You have to be a mom kind of to understand. So I'll see you guys in my next video.